Sup YouTube. It's not my first vid. I have other vids, but I want to talk about the ASVAB, and I want to give some tips out there, especially because I realized my best subject in the ASVAB is the arithmetic reasoning, and I've realized that a lot of people are like the complete opposite. I know a lot of people that they don't do too well on the arithmetic, and that's why I've noticed, that there is a very helpful way to help people how to solve these very similar problems. Like, I've encountered like repetitive equations, and questions in the arithmetic reasoning part. But first of all, I'm not gonna act like I did too well on the ASVAB. I only scored a 52, but when I took the test, I thought I scored higher. I really did, but I thought I scored like at least an 80. I guess I got too excited when I took the test. And, I finished the test like in 2 hours. My online scores are bad, and it's because I was being really dumb. I didn't take the mechanical auto shop because I wasn't really interested in those fields. I just wanted to finish this test already and see what I did so far, because what makes up your AFQT is the arithmetic reasoning, word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, and mathematic knowledge. Those make up your AFQT. But regardless of how high you score on your AFQT, it really won't get you anywhere as far as qualifying for an MOS that falls in the electrical or the mechanical, But I'm really making this video to help people out there that struggle to make the minimum qualifying for military entrance, which is the AFQT. All you need, I'm joining the Marine Corps, and all you need to score on the Marine Corps is a 31. For the other branches, it's pretty much a 50. Army's 31 as well, but the rest, Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, they're all asking for a 50. Nowadays, they're all asking for a 50. So, before I took the ASVAB, I took a PICAT. If you're new at your recruiting stage, like if you just got to your recruiting station or something, like nowadays there are a lot of recruiting stations, they're giving a practice test called the PICAT. That's what I took before I took the ASVAB, and it was really helpful because it was pretty much like the same, not word for word, not number for number, word for word, but like the method, like it just really felt like when I took the ASVAB, I felt like I was taking a PICAT. It's the same exact test. My score on the PICAT was a 40. I scored a lot higher on the real thing. That was harder. It's just that since I took the PICAT, and took the ASVAB, and they're really similar, like it just felt like I just took the test again and scored higher. So I have my results. They gave me my results on the PICAT. Like I said, my line scores are shitty, but this is what you get. That's pretty much your score on the bottom. Scored a 50. And as you can see, I did a 55 on arithmetic, was just pretty much my high score among all 4 subtests for getting your AFQT score. So I'm gonna just write an example on the back of these results of a very common question in the arithmetic reasoning, because like I said, I've noticed a lot of people struggle in the arithmetic reasoning. So I assume if they struggle on that part, then they don't really know how to solve for finding percentages, you know. Like, I'll be back. Like finding percentages. Like, for example, a very common question would be, if Sarah has $1,000 in her savings and gets an annual interest of 5%, then how much money would she make on interest, right? So what you do is 1,005, right? Oh, sorry about that. You got 1,005 and you put 0.00 after the 5. Excuse my handwriting. Horrible. And you would pretty much, you just times all the way from the first 0 on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. See? And what you get is $50. It's very easy to understand how I solved it. You just, like I said, add 2 zeros after the 5, under the 0, and you just multiply all the way across. Then you add, and then what you do is that you jump 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here's the decimal, which is pretty much $50. So that's how much Sarah made on interest. Like I said, and you're gonna get very similar questions to that, where it would be, you know, if Michael had this amount of money and plus he had interest, you know, and read the question carefully. You know, like I said, it's going to be very similar to the question I've just made up right now, but they would you know, they would ask the question differently. I mean, you read the question carefully, you know, don't misread the question, and you're going to get a lot of questions like that. Another question, another type of question on the arithmetic that I've noticed that you get a lot is know your fractions. You know, like, know your fractions, work on your fractions. You're gonna get a lot of questions, you know, with fractions. And I'm pretty sure if you take the ASVAB and on the arithmetic, you're gonna get a question where it's like, if a 5-foot wall, if a 6-foot wall cast a 18-foot shadow, then how tall of a shadow would a 20-foot tree cast? A shadow of a 20-foot tree would be how much? And that would be 60 feet. Reason why is because if a 10-foot wall could cast a 30-foot shadow, which is 3 times its own size, then 3 times 20 feet would be 60 feet. So a 20-foot tree would cast 3 times its own size, which is 60 feet. So like I said, you know, compare questions like that, just compare it to the example, and you're gonna get the same, pretty much the same kind of result. So you're gonna get really questions like that, but I really, like I said, I only took the test like a month ago, like 3 weeks ago, almost a month. So, but like I said, those kind of questions, I've seen them on the podcast, a few times, and I've seen them taking the ASVAB. So, watch out for those questions, and really, like, I'm pretty sure it would help you a lot on your score, because like I said, a lot of people don't do too well on the arithmetic reasoning. They'd rather do better on the mathematic knowledge. I didn't do as well on the mathematic knowledge, because I know it's easy Matthew, it's like pre-algebra, algebra 1, but I just couldn't remember how to solve them because I haven't been in school for like 7 years, for like 6 years. Like, I'm about to be 24, graduating when I was 18. So yeah, it was like almost 6 years. So, I really do hope this video helps you. I really do hope it does, because, I feel special. That's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to break down. I might do another video about MEPS and why I want to join the Marine Corps. I might do it, might think about it. I'll just see how it goes on from here. Well, it was, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.